I think that's one of the best songs that I've heard since Someone You Loved. It strikes a chord.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
So one of my singing students recommended that I check this out. This is my first time listening to James Blunt, Monsters.
Before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone.
So I really love, number one, his emotional approach to singing. He has incredible power behind his voice. Not necessarily belting power, but just emotional power. You know, Goodbye My Lover, You're Beautiful. His big hits are all like really tug at your heartstrings. And my sense is that this is probably not going to be any different. You know, we've already got extremely sad chords and a sad approach to the song. You can tell this is going to be a tearjerker.
I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine.
I mean, this is an incredible performance right here. The intensity behind his eyes. I mean, aside from the vocal aspect, you know, he's definitely engaging in his mix, using a lot of his full voice here. He really hasn't tapped into any falsetto, but this is basically all in a very strong mix.
Mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that high note there. Wow. That he really jumps up. It almost like sounded like it was a little bit off key, but it almost fits the song for that like tension that's built up there. If you're new to singing and would really like to learn more about the voice and how to use your voice properly, please check out the link down below. I've got a course called Transform Your Voice that is the beginner's guide to learning how to sing.
Proud, so daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away. Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my.
It's a very moving song. Wow, I was not expecting that. You know, being a father makes this so much more impactful, and you know, listening to that and hearing that story that he's telling right now, you know, you imagine yourself on the other end, you know, I worked for a long time with people with dementia and had to see a lot of, children say goodbye to their parents, and it definitely strikes a chord.
Lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm. I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. But I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
I think that's one of the best songs that I've heard since Someone You Loved. It strikes a chord. That kind of role reversal, trading places where your father would be the one to protect you when you were a kid, and then it kind of flips over as they get older. The roles kind of reverse. What a powerful song. Let's see if there's a live version. I would love to hear this live. I mean, I couldn't get too technical listening to that for the first time, It's not a song to be tearing apart, vocally. Let's hear him sing that live if it's available. And his voice is just so amazing. Like, it's incredible. I'm sure they hardly even use any auto-tune in the recording. I mean, maybe a little bit on the high notes. But his voice almost sounds exactly the same. That's one of the signs of an amazing singer, is somebody who can sing on the record and sing live and sound basically the same.
I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time is gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine.
He's got the same emotion behind it. Man, it's getting me again. Wow, it's not easy to get somebody all worked up 2 times in a row. It's a testament to how good this song is orchestrated and very well written.
While you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes?
Okay, so just to bring in a little bit of technique, since this is a vocal coach reacts video, so what he's using there is a little bit of falsetto on the top, and then he eases into his mix. He does it absolutely seamlessly. Really, really seamlessly. Amazing.
Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
So one aspect that I really liked about the original recording that he didn't quite do here is that he pulled back so much on, like, to a whisper, to chase the monsters away, pulled back to that sort of place. Whereas here he sang it more full out, more emphatically. Whereas I think it as a whispered kind of message just means like it's that much more poignant and effective.
Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. The time has gone.
He has the same emotion on his face. It's insane. That has got to be so hard to do time and time again when you're performing it, to be able to keep that same intensity every time you sing it. That's like, wow. That's not easy. It's like it's a true artist.
While you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid.
And there's basically no processing on his vocal. His vocal is just extremely raw, extremely out there. And he's doing an incredible job. I think he's actually hitting the top note, the while you were sleeping. That part, he's hitting much more on pitch here, if I'm not mistaken, than it even sounds like it is in the original recording.
Be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters and sleep a lifetime. Yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm.
So that could definitely be sung like easier. That was really on his throat. But sometimes when you're getting into this type of emotion, it runs away from you. And I think that this is a key element just to get some sort of education in here. When we're singing, we always need to think of this combination of technique and emotion, and we want the emotion to go hand in hand with the technique. And whenever one's out of balance, you're going to end up with that imbalance being very clear. And so I think that that's what we're hearing right there. But it's okay, you know, like with a song like this, that's his focus, is the emotion, and to be able to reproduce that time and time again is amazing.
I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. 'Cause I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Incredible. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please check out this one. You're gonna like it too.